Welcome to TrueCrime Chronicles. I'm Jessica Bell, and today we're peeling back the mask of one of America's most infamous serial killers, John Wayne Gacy, also known as the Killer Clown. John Wayne Gacy was the perfect example of a man living a double life. To the public, he was a successful businessman, a community leader, and even performed as Pogo the Clown at children's parties. But behind closed doors, Gacy was a sadistic murderer responsible for the deaths of at least 33 young men and boys. Born in 1942 in Chicago, Gacy had a troubled childhood with an abusive father and a growing awareness of his own dark urges. Despite this, he appeared to lead a normal life. He was married, ran a construction business, and was even active in local politics. But all of this was a facade hiding something much more sinister. Between 1972 and 1978, young men, mostly teenagers, began disappearing from the Chicago area. Many of them were last seen with Gacy, who often lured his victims in with promises of work, money, or just a night of fun. But once they stepped inside his home, they were trapped in a nightmare. Gacy's method of murder was particularly chilling. He would restrain his victims with handcuffs, sometimes under the pretense of performing a magic trick, before subjecting them to torture and ultimately strangling them with a makeshift garrote. He later referred to this as his rope trick, but perhaps the most horrifying detail? He buried most of his victims in the crawl space beneath his house. Gacy's crimes might have gone undetected longer if not for his final victim, 15-year-old Robert Piest. In December 1978, Piest vanished after telling his mother he was meeting Gacy for a potential job opportunity. His disappearance prompted an investigation, which quickly unraveled Gacy's horrifying secret. Police eventually obtained a search warrant for Gacy's home, and what they found was beyond belief. Body after body buried beneath the floorboards. The stench of decomposition had been dismissed for years, but now the truth was undeniable. Gacy was arrested, and the extent of his crimes shocked the nation. At trial, Gacy showed no remorse. He even attempted to claim insanity, but the jury saw through his lies. In 1980, he was convicted of 33 murders, the most by a single person in U.S. history at the time, and sentenced to death. On May 10, 1994, John Wayne Gacy was executed by lethal injection. His final words? "Kiss my ass." Even in his last moments, he remained defiant, unrepentant, and disturbingly smug. John Wayne Gacy's story is a chilling reminder that sometimes the most terrifying monsters are the ones who wear a smile. His case remains one of the most disturbing in true crime history, a haunting example of how evil can lurk behind even the most ordinary of faces. This has been True Crime Chronicles. I'm Jessica Bell, reminding you to stay safe and vigilant. Join us next week as we uncover more of the world's darkest secrets. Until then, trust your instincts and remember, danger often hides in plain sight.